Hey, what is up, YouTube? What is up with y'all, man? So I want to talk about this, bro. Like the woman that the lady that just got killed by the police officers in her home because they thought she was about to use, like, she about to pour boiling hot water on them. From my perspective, it looks like they were wrong because she didn't really grab. I saw a slow motion video of it, and she didn't really grab the pot. She grabbed like hand mitt or something like that, you know, the gloves or whatever to carry hot stuff. She reached out for that. What I'm gonna talk about is that, black people gotta pay attention. You gotta be focused. You gotta be like, hey, my life might be in danger if I don't listen to instructions, because a police officer doesn't really know what's in your house. You could have a gun under the stove, in the oven, in the sink, in the fridge. You could have a gun anywhere, so they don't know if you could be a threat or not. So you can't move very fast. You can't just twitch. You can't just go reach out to grab something, especially if you get pulled over as a black person. You gotta be really, really careful. Like, you gotta put your hands on the steering wheel, like this. You gotta put the hands on the steering wheel before the police even gets to your car or your window. Make sure your hand is on the steering wheel, okay? And the police officer is gonna ask you whatever he needs, driver's license or insurance, whatever it is. Whatever the police officer says, you say, hey, yes, massa. Yes, massa. I'm joking. Yes, massa. Yes, massa. You want my driver's license? I'm gonna give it to you. I'm joking, all right? But they say, be respectful. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Whatever it is. He, she, them, they, if they're a they, hey, yes, they, whatever it is. Whatever you want to say. But make sure you're paying attention, being careful. Don't go out and try and reach on your seat if they haven't told you to grab something. If they say grab something, sir, it's in the driver's or it's in the glove box. Do you want me to reach for it? Do you want me to reach for it, sir? Are you sure? Yes, reach for it. And then you reach for it slowly. You open your glove box, grab whatever you need to grab out of it, and then you show it to them. Don't just go out there and reach. Most of the time, the best thing I would say is just have everything on your seat. Have your insurance, registration, license, whatever it is. Have it on the seat before they get to your car. And you just have your hands right there so that if they ask you to grab it, you could just grab it from your seat instead of going to the glove box, just to make yourself a little bit safer so you don't get killed. All right? So you don't get killed. You guys got to know that police officer jobs are very, very complicated, okay? Especially if they're in the liberal city, okay? If they're in the liberal city and they do anything stupid, they could be held liable. They could be held liable because, most liberal states are very soft. So they treat police officers like they're criminals when they're trying to apprehend criminals and stop criminals, but they treat them as criminals, okay? So police officers have a tough job, so let's make the job easy so you don't get yourself killed or get yourself injured or kill a police officer. Now you're facing life, okay? So please, I also wanted to say, so the woman, I heard that she has like a mental illness or whatever, schizophrenic or something like that. So she doesn't have family, she's living alone. What is going on with that? Why is someone that has a mental illness and it's at a elderly age living alone? If your family members don't want to take care of her, at least, hey, grandma, do you have a savings that we could take some money out and get you in a home, because we can't take care of you. You don't have time to take care of you. You have kids, whatever it is. You have busy jobs. You're working multiple hours a week, so we can't take care of you. Try and take your grandma to a home. That's the worst option, because that's the worst option. Honestly, I wouldn't suggest anybody take their grandma to a home, but leaving them in the house by themselves when they already have a mental crisis, it's dangerous, because now look at what happened to her. There was no one around to help her. I'm sure if there was someone in the home, they could have calmed her down. Hey, grandma, sit here. Don't move. Don't move, grandma. Sit here. There's a police officer in the house, 2 of them with guns. Do not move, grandma. If there was someone at home, they could have said that, but there was no one taking care of her, at least that I know of. There was no one in the video that I saw that was taking care of her. So grandma has a mental illness and you guys left her in the house. Like, you see the kids are probably in a different state. They barely talk to her. Maybe the grandma is mean, but it doesn't matter, man. At a certain age, you just gotta let that stuff go. Let that stuff go, because they're about to die anyways, man. Just take care of them until they die. let that stuff go, bro. Because if you don't let that stuff go, God is not going to bless you, because now you're harboring hatred and God tells you to forgive. So if you don't forgive, he's not going to forgive you. So make sure you forgive your grandma, mama, daddy, whatever it is. Forgive them. Your baby daddy, your baby mama, forgive all of them, bro. Because your life is going to be miserable if you don't. All right, I repeat to the lady, I didn't get her name, but this got to be careful, man. Be careful, black people. Be careful. Police not out to kill you. There's some bad cops, right? There's bad cops. Obviously, there's bad human beings as well. So if a bad human being is in a police officer uniform, there could be a bad cop. So please be careful. Do everything that you're supposed to. Follow instructions, and you could probably leave this situation with your life. All right? Thank y'all for watching. Peace.